Hello, Marcus Lim here with Uncle Sam. I suppose this is the deluxe edition, although it's not really called a deluxe edition. It's called a special election edition, right? Because this is just in time for, well, the US presidential election. At this time of recording, it's, I think, 2 months away before the US election. So, yeah, just in time for that. And this was originally it was originally published as two single issues back in 1997. That's like more than a quarter century ago. So this was issue number 1, right? And issue number 2, right? So in the mid to late 90s was when this was first published. And it remains just as relevant today as it was back then, right? And let's have a look at the back, what it says, right? A lot of praise for this story by who's the writer again? It's Steve Darnell and Alex Ross, right? Steve Darnell and Alex Ross. Alex Ross obviously well known for his work in Marvels and Kingdom Come. So, but this is actually a very grounded work, right? Based on, like a very relevant, I guess, topic, right? About American ideal, right? There's this like praise from Alan Moore about just how good this is, right? So yeah, let's have a look at this book. And as I was saying, right, this is still just as relevant now as it was back then. And the true measure of like a piece of artwork or a piece of work is how well it stands the test of time. And in this case, it really does stand the test of time. It is an evergreen, timeless American parable. Let's have a look. So that's the jacket. Let's take the jacket off. We got Uncle Sam right here. Actually, I should also mention first that this is the size of a deluxe edition, right? So that is a DC Deluxe, and it is the size of a deluxe edition. Although it's not published by DC again, it's published by here you go, Abrams Comic Arts, right? I guess under license from DC, but it was originally published under the DC Vertigo imprint, right? But this is actually the Abrams Comic Art publication, and this cover here is kind of a wraparound cover of Uncle Sam. Okay, so let's get into it. Uncle Sam Special Election Edition. Okay, and here's the introduction. Is this a new introduction? Probably not. I mean, this has been collected before in the deluxe edition, I think 2009, so quite a while ago, and also in the hardcover. Okay, so that's probably from those earlier editions. Yeah, so Uncle Sam, that's issue 1. Right, issue 1 right over here. Okay, 1 of 2. So first issue, and pretty much the premise is, Sam, right? You see this crazy old dude, drunken, homeless guy, but at the same time, he's also Uncle Sam, the personification of the United States of America. And we see him time travel to America's troubled past. At the time this was written, this was late 90s, right? 97. And the time was a very curious period of time. They were, I guess, just at the turn of the millennium. So there was joy and there was also anxiety about what the new millennium would bring. And so, those are reflected here, those joys and anxieties. At the time, there were also race riots, bombings, the Oklahoma bombings, right? So all of that, right? And in issue 1, Alex Ross and Steve Darnell also take us into the more distant past of America's history, right? There's the Indian Wars and like the racial discrimination. So you could think of issue 1 as the deconstruction of the American dream, where America wasn't living up to the ideal, right? The dream. But when we get to issue number 2, right? Issue number 2 here. So issue 2 now. Oops. Ooh. Issue 2 now. It actually takes a turn for the better. You can think of it as the reconstruction of the dream. Because despite its failings, the ideal is actually something still worth striving for. And Uncle Sam, he does get some kind of encouragement as well from other characters in the story about how the ideal is an ideal worth striving for. And there have been improvements, there have been progress, even though progress can be slow. But really, at the end of the day, it's all about learning from the past and striving for a better tomorrow. And so at the end, we see a kind of renewed Uncle Sam, renewed with a sense of vigor and hope for a better tomorrow. And I guess that's why this is such a relevant story even today, perhaps even more relevant today. Like a timeless American parable with a message about learning from the past to build a better future. And I think that's a very good motto coming into the election, right? So that's it for the story. And we've got some extras at the back here. That's by Steve Darnell, a brief treatise on the evolution of Uncle Sam. And here's, I think, iconography artwork. I think that's used as the cover for one of the hardcovers, right? More artwork, and here's an afterword by Steve Darnell. Now this looks to be new actually, right? This is January 2024, and also one by Alex Ross. Alex Ross, he did this right after he did Marvels for Marvel, Kingdom Come at DC. So this is his third major work, and in many ways is his most grounded work as well. As I flip through the pages, you would have seen his classic watercolor photorealistic artwork, right? Always a treat. He does talk a little bit about how there were plans to make this into a movie, which didn't really come about, but that's fascinating to know. Here's some thumbnails as well. And yeah, that's it. So this is Uncle Sam, the special election edition. Again, just in time for the exciting, what do you call it, exciting? US presidential election coming soon. But in any case, it's still a timeless tale. Just as I said, just as relevant today as it was, more than a quarter century ago when it was first published. So hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.